Hello, dear colleagues. My name is Alexander Krabkov. I'm a co-founder and CEO of Eocortex. I don't see you, but happily you see me. And I'm very glad to meet you at our Eocortex 3.1 presentation. As I said, I'm a co-founder, former head of development team, and I'll take a chance and share with you some information about us, who we are and where do we come from to the market. We kicked off in 2009. We started similar like many startup teams. 4 of us worked in a former university campus backyard. We worked hard and managed to raise real venture money from genuine venture company, Allianz. A year later, we rolled out our first version, which could work 4 times faster than most of competitors at the time, and had a function which could find persons by distinguishing specific color patterns of their clothes. This function was unique at the time. And now we are not a startup already. We are a strong, consistent company with multi-million-dollar revenue. We provide benefits to customers in 55 countries now. But as advised Steve Jobs, we kept a startup spirit. We are still young, we are still dynamic, we are still restless, and we are still hungry. Me and my team, my colleagues, commercial director Dmitry Loganov, Pavel Охотников, the head of international sales team, product manager Olga Kasatkina, the head of development department Rustam Salimzibarov, will tell you about new version Eocortex 3.1. We will do it being enthusiastic because we worked hard during lockout in our homes, and we spared no effort to shape something which would be sure pleasantly surprise you. The very important thing, it is very important to share for us, to share our ideas, our new features with you, our partners, because we know exactly who we are. We are just shy botanics with strong glasses. We are programmers who sit and write code too far from of real customers. Instead of us, you are on the front line. You like in the trenches. You know the real customers' needs, demands, and requirements the best. That's why we expect a lot of feedback from you, especially criticism, because your criticism makes us stronger, makes us better. We are open to you. Our motto is combining 2 controversial things, 2 controversial features. The first one is the power. The second is simplicity, ease of use. These features are very hard to combine, but we provide you very powerful software, which is at the same time, very easy of use, but not only ease of use, it is very easy to buy and it is very easy to support. You know, Eocortex is free to upgrade and free to support infinitely. So, enough words. I give the floor to the next speaker, Pavel Охотников, the head of our international sales department. And he will start speaking what Eocortex 3.1 is. Pavel, hi.
Hi, Alex. Thank you for the great introduction. Hello, everyone. And I'm really glad and proud to announce the release of version 3.1, since we worked really hard during the lockdown period to develop all that new features and to improve the existing features of our product as per your needs, as per your demand. So first of all, I would like to thank you guys for your contribution, your feedback. It is really important for us. It is really important for product development. It is really important for you as well, because we make our product, we develop it towards your demands. So version 3.1, it includes a bundle of great breakthrough developments, which includes the new licensing, which also includes the improvement of the interface that will allow you to be more to use our product in an easy way and to use it more efficiently, as well as certain other developments related to the face recognition module. We keep on developing this module and keep on building it up with new functionality. And other developments, other important developments that are related to interface and ease of use of our product. We'll go through these developments with you in details during this presentation, and my colleague Roman, who is pre-sale engineer at Eocortex, he will support me with the demo as well as answering to your questions. So please, guys, feel free to drop your questions into the chat box. We'll take a look at these questions and we'll provide you with all the answers by the end of this presentation. As well as later on, I'll give the floor to our commercial director, Dmitry, who will speak about the three core breakthrough features, breakthrough developments that are included into version 3.1. So cut to the chase, and let's move to the first aspect, which actually corresponds to the design, to the improvement of design of Eocortex interface. And the first part I would like to talk about is the sidebar of Eocortex. It became more compact, much more compact, and it is easy to hide it away and expand it back by just one click. As well as it became more transparent, so one operator working with Eocortex, he can still see all the images from cameras without being covered by the sidebar. We've also removed the grids, and we introduced the system of views now. So now operator can have up to 5 most frequently used views. He can add them easily from the menu by just selecting and pinning it onto the sidebar. As well as now there is View Editor, which allows you to create, to delete views, to manage them, to drag and drop cameras, which became much more convenient than it was before. Next one is improvement of the interface of face recognition module. Guys, based on your feedback, we've added several features to this module. First of all, that is the menu of settings, which you can access directly from the panel of face recognition module. With these settings, you can select what kind of information you would like to be displayed on your monitor. You can select to display recognized faces, names from profiles, time of recognition, as well as gender and age. Just select the necessary and apply the settings. And as you can see, we've added the display of icons for gender and for age right now. The next improvement is the following. Based on the feedback of users of Eocortex that work with face recognition module, they requested for a feature to be able to verify the recognition of the face. So we've added the possibility to do verification. By clicking on the result of face recognition, you get a pop-up menu with reference picture, reference photo from the database. As well as by double click, you can easily switch to archive and verify the act of face recognition. And you also have the reference picture over there. Now, we've developed further this module, and it will keep on upgrading with the next versions. And with version 3.1, we are introducing the new module, which will be an integral part of face recognition. And it will not have any added cost. So it will come within the module. Worktime Login allows you to control employees' attendance, as well as working day start and finish time. You can also efficiently evaluate efficiency of your staff and control if your employees are violating or if they follow the regulations of the company. You can also get automatic reports about work in specific areas, as well as detection of long stay in these areas. So let's try and generate such a report. You can do it easily by selecting the date. You can also define time and define the zone of interest. Just hit the generate button, the refresh button, and as a result, you will see the names of people who were recognized in the archive, as well as time when they entered the premises, when they left the premises, and their overall time of stay within the zone, within the office, for example. Thank you, Roman. Right, and as you already know, Eocortex is really easy to use, easy to install, easy to operate product. And we made it even more convenient for you to test it, to demonstrate it to your customers. And specifically for the module of car number plate recognition, we've included the license for this module into the installation package. So now you don't have to install this license separately. You don't have to spend time for that. You simply go into the configuration app, you select your camera, you select the module, and over there you have the settings to activate your license. It is just as easy as it goes. You click on this icon. All you have to do is to select the mode of the LPR, which one you need, whether it's highway or whether it's parking, and click OK button. From that moment, your license will be activated and the countdown will start. So initially, you have 60 days to try this module. The next development is related to our Fisheye dewarping module. As far as you know, we have this module to dewarp the images from 360 degrees and hemispheric cameras. And you can dewarp images with several modes. For example, double panorama mode, split into 4 by 90 degrees, and virtual PTZ mode. As you know, this module was initially adjusted for ceiling-mounted cameras. With version 3.1, we've introduced a new modification which allows us to adjust this module for the use of wall-mounted cameras and floor-mounted cameras. So you can view the images, you can dewarp and view the images from these kind of cameras without any distortion in a very convenient way. Moreover, now you have settings right on the control panel in the client application, which will allow you to select the dewarping mode. So you can switch between these 3 modes that I have just highlighted. And what is more important, now you will be able to export the images and you will have dewarped images in your export files. And this will be available with all the formats that are supported with Eocortex and its export possibilities. Okay, we've also developed the replication of databases for car number plates and license plate recognition. With this replication, the database from your local server will be synchronized with the remote one. And it will be done easily, automatic, within 1 minute. So this feature will allow you, first, to reduce network resources, network traffic, and secondly, in case of network breach between your locations, the modules of LPR and FaceRec will still work. Now, we've also introduced the single installation kit for all Eocortex products. And in case, for example, if your customer, if an installer has to do servicing on different objects, on one of them, he has to install Eocortex product with ST license type. On another one, he has to install with enterprise or ultra license type. Previously, he would have to use 2 different installation packages. From now on, with version 3.1, all these versions, all the product versions are unified into one installation kit. So you just download the file from the website and use it for installation on any object. And the next great feature that is being introduced with version 3.1 is floating licensing. This feature allows you to manage multi-server systems with huge amount of cameras, up to 4,000 cameras, with just one license file installed on one server. And you may select whether that's a USB key or whether that's a soft key. And this key would be available within the license type of Ultra as a default without any extra charge. With floating licensing, you have a licensing server, and then you can distribute and redistribute the channel licensing between other servers. So it became really more convenient to license Eocortex and to manage it with multi-server systems. As you can see, guys, we have really great bundle of features that are aimed at convenience of use of Eocortex and you being successful with our product. And I will give the ground now to our commercial director, Dmitry Loganov, who will speak about 3 major developments that are in version 3.1. Dmitry, you're welcome.
Hi, Pavel. Hiya. You all right?
All good.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for inviting me today, Pavel. And my team is reporting that we have low frame per second during this video stream. Thus, I'll try to...
С самого начала. Все, ты замучен был просто. Скажи что-нибудь. Вот здесь.
1, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, can you hear me? Okay, may I have the video back? Okay. Well, hello once again. We're facing some technical difficulties today. Well, this is a kind of new format for us during the lockdown, so take my apologies for that, and let me start from the very beginning. Indeed, I'm very happy and proud to be here today, despite the fact we're missing the live communications with you, our partners, with end users. However, we took this time in order to do our homework the very best way we can. Thus, despite we are really missing you, however, we continue to discuss different projects, our product, further development with you each and every day, sometimes 100 times per day during various communications, during various within the various teams like marketing, product management, and sales. Thus, our product development generally consists of two main parts: your customers' demands and our vision of the future, how things might develop, how we believe things will be developing in the nearest future in order to provide special features, analytics to the market when it will be ready for that. Thus, talking to about new licenses and the current licensing, what we've got ML version, which is entry-level systems, limited to 20 cameras in the system, LS version for middle systems, and with the minimum functionality. Then we got ST version, which is virtually unlimited and can be used in different projects, different scale, large-scale projects, more than 5,000, and we've got projects more than 8,000 cameras, and maybe 12 even. And Ultra, which is all-in-one with all analytics included, with the pro features like Active Directory, REST API, video wall. We've got spelling here, messages, etc. Though, through all the communications with you, what we found out that we actually have a potential to develop our licensing further in order to fit many more projects and to deliver the better results in the projects we've got already through different functionality we could provide. So sometimes we face situations with you when end customer wasn't able or ready to pay for video analytics that he doesn't need. Or vice versa, in ST version, we were missing some functionality which could be related to large-scale systems like Active Directory and monitoring. So we were feeling that to grow further, we have a space. So what we've got now, we've got a new type of the license, which is Enterprise. It includes all Ultra features without rarely used video analytics models. So inside, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on, inside of Enterprise version, we've got all features that could be related to large-scale systems, and we reduced the amount of video analytics to make the price tag for Enterprise version more available. Ultra, all-in-one, and the world-first face recognition is included in the basic version. So now our licenses, what is? We have basic level, which is LS and ST, and the Pro level with Enterprise and Ultra on the top. ML version. Many of our current partners who are here today, you can actually mention that we are losing ML version. However, we still continue to maintain the version. It is still available for the sale. However, the future of ML version is uneven even for us. So it will stay. Definitely it will stay, but how it will be, what will be the price tag in the nearest future, we don't know. So anyways, as soon as we will find out through the communications with you, with the help of our product management team, we will definitely, as soon as possible, inform you what is going to be with ML version. However, now it remains as it was. So Enterprise, what we've got inside: REST API, Active Directory, 5 video analytics models, redundancy, video wall, monitoring, and multi-level administration, archive redundancy and decimation. And on the top of that, we've got floating licensing. So we've got Enterprise, which is a solution for medium and large-scale systems with professional set of features with a lower price tag than Ultra. And Ultra, what we've got now inside: 18 video analytics models, 10 professional features. Basically, we've got everything inside, as well as face recognition, which is included with the license for the first time in the world in such kind of license type. let's go to the thorough details of the specification for Enterprise and Ultra. Ultra, the price tag remains unchanged. Now, in regards to the video analytics, what we've got in Ultra: face mask detector, face detection, abandoned object detection, suspect search, tracking, loud sound detection, smoke and fire detection, fisheye dewarping, crowd monitoring, personnel monitoring, heat map, people counting, hard hats detection, people counting in the queue, shelf phones check, and face recognition with the unique visitor counting. In regards to the features related to the large-scale systems, we've got in Ultra audio stream processing, PDZ camera control, sabotage detector, messenger, system health check, failover system, Active Directory, floating licensing, REST API, multi-level administration with the rights, video wall, archive redundancy and decimation, GIS maps, monitoring, and operator chat. If we have a look at the new license type, Enterprise, we see that all features related to the large-scale systems and maybe for the medium-scale systems are available inside of the license, with the price tag of $200, which is way cheaper than we have Ultra. At the same time, Ultra is packed with full analytics list that we've got at the moment. In regards to the Enterprise license, to make things balance a little bit with the ST version, we included face mask detector, face detection, abandoned object detection, and suspect search, tracking. So, Enterprise, for the lower price, we've got all features for medium scale projects and for the large scale projects, as well as we have some analytics inside. To make things a little bit clear, how we'll be shifting from one licensing to another, there are some specifics in regards to the licensing. So, in regards to Ultra, first of all, what is Ultra 2018? That is the Ultra we have at the moment. What is new Ultra? It's a new Ultra with the face recognition. So, here we are. Ultra and Ultra 2019 do not work with the same key. It actually means on the one protection key, you cannot connect one protection key to different types of licenses. However, licenses are compatible with the same system. So if we have at least two servers, two keys, on one server we can have 100 licenses of Ultra 2019, and on another we can have Ultra licenses of the new one, and that could be connected within the same system. Ultra, neither old one, neither new one, not compatible with Enterprise. Ultra 2019 will not be available for sales for the new project starting from August 1st, 2020, which actually means when you will be ordering Ultra, you will get a new Ultra in all cases starting from August 1st. So now we have almost 1.5 months to, if you wish so, actually, to continue implementation of projects with the Ultra 2019. However, new Ultra is available already for you. So it's up to you, completely up to you, because the price tag is the same. Ultra 2019 is available for sales for registered projects until December 31, 2020. What it means, sometimes in the specification for the end user and within the special requirements, we have already Ultra inside of different documentations, and the project might be implemented somewhere in autumn. We don't want to change all the documentation. So if you need to get Ultra 2019, you can get it till the end of the year for registered projects. It is also available for upscaling existing projects until December 31, 2020. So exactly the same situation. However, again, new Ultra is available for you right from today, actually. Ultra is sold for new projects in quantities of at least 50 licenses. This is to protect you, our partners, and your projects. So in these regards, we will have the control with you on each particular project. So we will try at least to eliminate the situation when another companies who are not following or who are not developing the project are interfering in the process. For upgrading, you can actually order one license. And again, we're supposed to know this project. So if we already installed 50 plus licenses, of course, you're very welcome to upgrade it starting from one license. Then we know that project is yours, everything is fine. Face recognition model can be activated if there are at least 50 licenses in the system. How does it work? Eocortex now automatically detects the amount of licenses within the system. As soon as we have 50 Ultra licenses in the system, 50 models of facial recognition will be available. So one model per each video stream, for each channel. For projects with Ultra 2019, face recognition model is purchased separately for each channel or by purchasing 50 Ultra licenses until the end of this year. So if you want to extend the system with the facial recognition, the existing system, there is a way to purchase separately facial recognition models from the price list and add to the system. Or alternatively, we could upgrade to Ultra with no cost. It's up to you again and your end user, and you will get an end user facial recognition available for all Ultra licenses. So in greater details, the cost of upgrading from LS and ST junior licenses to Ultra. So LS license purchased before August 1st, the upgrade will be $180 United States dollars. LS license purchased after August 1st will be $195. What actually it means? At the very beginning today, I said that the licensing itself now consists of two main parts, basic and the pro version, I would say. So if we want to go from the basic part to the professional, it will be a small add-on on the top of that. However, right now we have the time to have an updates with the simple price difference in the all projects you want. So as soon as we know about new licensing and we didn't choose to an update with the simple price difference tag, it will be a very small add-on. So the cost of our operational costs, let's say. So going back to the ST license, again, ST license purchased before August 1st, it will be $147 United States dollars, and ST license purchased after August 1st, $162. So again, it might be a little bit complicated, though within the next month and a half, all the upgrades of previously purchased licenses to Ultra will be within the simple price difference. Enterprise specifics, we need to bear in mind. Enterprise, again, not compatible with Ultra 2018 and Ultra. Upgrade of previously purchased licenses to Enterprise is carried out by a simple difference in price. Upgrade of licenses purchased after 1st of August to Enterprise is carried out with a margin. So it's again, as on the previous slide, cost of upgrade right now from LS to Enterprise will be $113 United dollars, and after that, 128. ST license before August 80, and after 85. However, if you have again projects that you could register with us within the next months or so, in order to fix the prices for a longer period, please contact our sales department, your personal manager, account manager, to fix all the details, because again, it's very important to keep the interests of end users, you, our partners, and us. So sometimes it will be tricky situations and cases while upgrading previous Ultra or some licenses to an Enterprise. So again, this in this regards, please contact our sales team and we'll find the best way that could suit you and your needs of your customer. So if we will be required to make things fair, to transfer some intellectual modules, we'll do that. I mean, at least we'll consider everything and we'll try our best. So in the tricky situation in regards to the old and new licenses, please contact us immediately because we have right now time and we take the responsibility to consider all cases you will be passing up to us. I guess that's it for my part, and Eocortex 3.1, and you're very welcome to get your free trial or download it from the website. It is already available. Let's sort out all the details of the, let's say, passing our licenses to the new way, to a new scheme. Contact our managers, our teams. However, we'll be answering some questions today, and we'll be with you as always. So I guess that's it from my part. Pavel, could we go to the questions if you got already? And today, as Alexander previously said, we have representatives of the commercial block here and representatives of development team and the product management. So we're up to really to answer all the questions you've got today. Maybe not all actually, because maybe it will be a lot of questions out there. So we'll be continuing answering the offline, I guess.
Thank you, Dmitry. Sure, we've got some time for questions. Let's go through them. And the first question from Tran. What is the number of stays? Tran, please elaborate your question. Put it down in the chat. What exactly is it about? Meanwhile, I'll move to the next one. Alex Su is asking whether the replication is the same as edge recording. I think I may answer this question right now. It is, well, these are different things. If we're talking about edge recording, so let's say if you have a remote camera doing recording on the site, on its SD card, that could be an edge recording, and then you can synchronize the archive with your Eocortex server. But replication is something different. It's when you have two different servers, and one is doing recording, and another one is just copying these recordings from the first server. Though today, during this release of our version 3.1, I was talking about replication of databases of FaceRec and LPR modules. So this is totally something different. That's the database where the profiles of people or profiles of cars that you register in your system are stored. And you can replicate these databases within your multi-server system from, let's say, main server to remote servers, so that they have same copy of database on each of them. To do the proper recognition, even in case the network got broken. I think that is clear. Let's move to the next one, and we have a question from Peterbian. Can multiple licensing servers be used in one installation? Multiple licensing servers. So that's a question in regards to floating licensing. I suppose.
I'm not sure. I mean, Peter, could you please specify, because it might be in regards to Ultra 19 and new Ultra.
Okay.
Okay, I will answer in regards to Ultra at least. If you have a multi-server configuration and Ultra 2019 and Ultra could be compatible within the system. However, it must be different Ultra installed on each particular server. So if we got server 1, we need to have Ultra there, and if we have server 2, we can have Ultra 2019 there, and that would be working within the one system. If the question was in regards to Ultra licensing.
Okay, and if the question was in regards to floating licensing, then you may have one license file per system, and then use this license file to distribute camera channels on other servers. Okay, let's move to the next one. What about API and SDK integration support? That's a question of Mohammed Saeed. I can reply to. I can provide a reply to this question from the spot. So we have open SDK. We have SDK and API instructions available on our website, and you can request those from our managers as well, which have the list of most common commands which you can use for integration of Eocortex with third parties. Though, if you have a specific question in regards to integration, which you would like to clarify, please send this question directly to your account manager, and he will place a task. He or she will place a task with the development team to evaluate this task and to execute it. Okay, the next one, also from Mohammed. If I have fences, can I use which modules for fence guard detection? I suppose that's a question in regards to integration as well. And I think it should be also clarified directly to a manager with concrete task for the integration and description of the demand in the project. Okay, let's move to the next one. Alex is asking, new features is important, but new ways of customer support is critical to create good faith in the VMS.
Is it a question or a statement?
It's a statement.
Well, I can say from my side at least, well, it might be someone from developers team will be adding something on the top of that. But I could assure you that right now, and well, previously, we've put a lot of effort and our knowledge and energy and actually different other resources into our technical support, into in the development team, which actually supports, I guess, 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 4 projects in order to develop something additional to meet the criteria and specification of end users. As I know from the market, because I'm on the market more than 10 years already, Eocortex is one of the top companies which is very flexible, very energetic, and we try our best in each case to meet the criteria of the exact project, and we try our best to be very fast to deliver answers and to resolve problems. So if you have any specific recommendation what we can improve or update, your feedback will be very welcome for us. So just give us a message to one of any representative of our team with whom you are in the constant contact, and I assure you all the feedback from our partners and end users as well is considered through the management meetings, and there are tasks developed, and we implemented a lot of things you're asking for in regards to the product and service as well.
Yeah, in this case, I also would like to add about customer support. If we are talking about commercial side, Alex, you actually have a dedicated account manager, and he's the entrance point for you towards Eocortex. Whenever you have a question, whenever you need any kind of support, you are free to approach your account manager, and he will dedicate his resources to satisfy your demand. All right. Next question from Peterbian. Is it possible to migrate from ST to Ultra, or do you need to do a complete reinstallation of the system?
It is possible. Or do I need to provide any additional details? Because
I think if we are talking about reinstallation, we also must think about changing the software packages. Previously, we used to have installation package for ST and then installation package for Ultra. So do we need to delete Eocortex and then install Eocortex once again to enable Ultra there? Let's invite Rustam to support us with this question.
Great idea. Yeah, sure.
Hello, everyone. In version 3.1, we create single installation for Ultra and standard version of Eocortex. So you can download Eocortex version from site and install to your previous installation. I'm sorry for my English, it's not very good. So you should delete your old installation, download new version of Eocortex, and upgrade your system. All your configs, your configuration of your servers, of your cameras will be upgraded automatically. No manual actions needed for upgrade to new version. So the process of upgrade to Eocortex 3.1 for standard or for ultra version is very easy for you.
Thank you, Rustam. These are really good news. So you can simply install new version on top and not worry about reinstalling or deinstalling the previous one. That's great. Thank you. All right, there is next question. Is it possible to migrate from ST to Enterprise, also from Peterbian? And yes, it is also possible, and basically, technically, the same way as Rustam described. Install the updated package of Ultra 3.1 and commercially initiate the transition from ST to Ultra by purchasing the new license, or just the difference between these two licenses.
Yeah, I would like to add something on the top of that in regards to the price tag. Again, before the licenses were purchased before the 1st of August, that would be a simple price difference. For all the new projects we have after the 1st of August, on ST version, for example, if in September we implement the project on ST version 100 channels, and in October we would like to upgrade to Enterprise, that will be a simple price difference plus a little cost on the top of that. If I remember correctly, Pavel, correct if I'm not saying the truth, it's supposed to be around 15 United States dollars, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So that will be 15 United States dollars on the top of the simple price difference. Yeah, thank you.
All right, there's next question from Tran. He would like to know what is the number of stays in time attendance report, and my colleague Roman will help me with this question.
Yeah, thank you, Pavel. Hello, everyone. Hello, John. Thank you for this question. Actually, this parameter is meant for the count of recognitions for enter and exit to the area. In other words, it displays how many times your personnel, your employee enters to the zone and exit the zone, actually. So in other words, you can catch any person in case if he often leaves the area or something like that. So.
All right, thank you. And one more question to you as well, also related to the module of face recognition, the Worktime Login. Lan is asking, he has been testing the trial license already, and he is interested whether it's possible to enable the module with one camera instead of two.
You mean for enter and exit at the same time? No, in case if you plan to use the same camera for enter and exit of the area, in this case, you wouldn't apply the settings. Eocortex just don't allow you to do that. You need to use the several cameras for this purpose, for this functionality. So you need to set at least one camera for enter and other one for the exit.
Thank you, Roman. And one more, how to upload the new license plates into the database.
You mean you need to upload any image of your license plate to the database? In this case, if you exactly this one, let me say it in other words. In the database for the license plate recognition model, you can store only text data for your license plates. So in other words, in case if you need to add any car or any license plate to your database, you need to type in a line for the license plate number, the symbols of your license plate actually. So there is no need to upload any image of the license plate.
Mhm.
Thank you for the question.
Okay, next question from Hazim. If you want to purchase license for 2-lens camera, we need to buy only a license, right? Or we need to buy 2 license, 1 license for each lens. Okay, that's a question about hemispheric cameras or 360 degrees cameras or cameras with several lenses. Those cameras which are integrated with the Eocortex and which can stitch the images from several lenses into one video stream and pass it to Eocortex, then you would need only 1 license, 1 camera license with Eocortex. However, if the camera does not have that functionality and it streams 2 images from its 2 lenses or 3 lenses or 4 lenses, then you need to have corresponding amount of licenses with Eocortex. So if you have 4 lenses transmitting 4 different streams, then you need to have 4 Eocortex channel licenses. Next question from Henrik. Ultra license is without face recognition if installed. If the installed number of licenses is less than 50. So in this case, all right, let me clarify it once again. In the systems with new Ultra license, if you have less than 50 channels, then face recognition modules will not be enabled.
Yes, correct. That's it. That's all the question, or there is, because it's not like a question; it's a statement.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me answer, just not waste time. Yes, indeed. If we don't have the 50 licenses within one system, facial recognition won't be available, because Eocortex now knows and automatically detects the amount of licenses within the system. So before we reach 50, facial recognition won't be available. As soon as we've got 50 and plus, we will get facial recognition for each camera within the system, within the Ultra system. In case, if the question relates to what we do if we don't need all the 50 cameras in the system, we need, let's say, 15 with the 15 facial recognition. So in this case, the best scenario is to take LS version, ST version, or enterprise version and add facial recognition on the top of that from the model list, because facial recognition is still available in LS, ST, and enterprise version for additional price tag. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you, Dmitry. We've got 5 more minutes for our session, so let's take another question. And I will apologize for not processing other questions right now, but we will register all the questions that left out. And of course, we will provide you with replies after this session through your contact managers, through your personal managers at Eocortex. So the question is, does Enterprise or does Ultra support recording backup between server located over the VPN? And I will ask Roman to help with this question.
Thank you, Pavel. I just need to clarify this question. You mean can be VPN connection used for backup recording or something like that? Because actually not Ultra and not Enterprise only supports this function. You can connect your servers in your system with any suitable for your network and for your system way, like over VPN, over internet connection, or local network or something like that. And you just will need to use one server from your system as a backup recording server. So it doesn't matter, will you use a VPN or will you use direct internet connection via external network.
Thank you, Roman. All right, let's take one more question. And that's a question from Hazim. The question is as follows. Can we integrate with a human resource management system for example, attendance system. And I will ask our product manager, Olga, to help us with this question.
Well, if she's not online, because it might be some kind of technical difficulties as well, from my side, I would like to say that we perform various integrations each and every day. So that we have a standard process and the protocol for that. Please contact your personal account manager, describe your projects, your requirements, because at the developers team, there is a special group dedicated to integrations of camera, different systems, subsystems, devices, and so on. So for us, it is a continuous process of integration of different devices and software with Eocortex in order to perform best results and deliver best guarantee of project winning situation. So just again, contact our representatives and describe your demand, and we will work on that on the daily basis routine program. Pavel, do we have any other questions, or we don't have time no more?
Okay, we've got a minute. Let's process the last one. And the question is from Christian, whether it's possible to integrate other NVRs, probably meaning NVRs which are not on the integration list of Eocortex right now, and how does the license scheme work in this case? I can provide you with a reply. First of all, if we're talking about integration, once again, Eocortex has really personal approach towards customer demands and needs. You are free to send your request to your account manager with description of the task and the project where it is required, and we would be happy to evaluate this integration and to carry it out further on. In regards to licensing, it works just as regular. It is licensed per camera channel. So your NVR, if it has 8 cameras or 16 cameras connected to it, then you would need 8 or 16 Eocortex license channels, licenses to be able to connect this NVR with all those cameras. All right. Thank you, everyone, for attending this presentation
Can we have
today.
the video back, maybe? Okay. Thank you very much, Pavel. Join me today. Join me again. Just in order to say bye. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us today. Now we'll be back to work in order to promote version 3.1 globally with you, as well as we'll do it on our own with the marketing team. And Alexander come here as well, because generally he's more responsible from the people from this stage, for the product development and development teams. And I know that guys are working hard already on the version 3.2 and actually version 3.3, and there are a lot of very interesting surprises inside, though we'll be back with that a little bit later, I guess in a couple of months. So stay tuned, stay with us, and
test the product.
Test the product.
Give us your feedback.
Yes. It is already available, so thank you very much again for joining us today. Bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Let's go.